Welcome back, everybody. Today on the B channel and Facebook, we are going to take a quick look at this particular pistol right here. This is the Glock 23 factory suppressed, or threaded, I should say, not suppressed, model. These, I believe, were made all in 2014, at least the last batch of them anyway. And I do know this one was. So Glock 23, it's 13 plus 1, 40 caliber, 40 Smith & Wesson, and it's got some things right, it's got some things wrong in my opinion. So like most Glocks, this one here has been extremely reliable. I probably have, not a ton, probably 300 to 400 rounds of just freedom munitions, 180 grain through it. I've had zero malfunctions at all. It's run flawlessly. One thing I do like about it that they did right was the suppressor height sights. I believe they're actually Amerigo, however they are not tritium. So we have a plain black rear and a yellow front. I've seen some out there that have an orange front, but those again are just painted. But they are higher up and they are steel. So one of my huge complaints about Glock pistols, those of you that watch the channel know, is the factory sights suck terribly. And these ones are pretty good. Granted, not night sights, but steel sights that are very usable for sure. So we have the Glock 19 size frame. A lot of folks are going to carry it, but a lot of folks are going to use it for duty size, home defense type stuff as well. It does that just well. The longer barrel there with the threads up front gives you a little bit more velocity, which is nice. And of course, it gives you the ability to add a suppressor from the factory. So a lot of times when you want to suppress your Glocks, unfortunately, you have to buy a aftermarket barrel, and I don't know about you guys, but for me, I have a harder time trusting an aftermarket barrel. It's not that I won't trust one, it's that it probably takes more rounds for me to do so than it would with a factory one. A factory just makes me feel warm inside, so there's that to it. Now, one thing that is bad about this gun, in my opinion, and probably one reason they didn't sell all that well, is I believe they made these in the 17, 22, 19, and 23 that we have here. I think those are the four that they were made in. One reason I think they didn't sell all that well was because the thread pitch they picked was a Euro thread pitch for all of them. So in America, that tends to be troublesome with a lot of the suppressor adapters, mounts, etc. So that's one thing that definitely it doesn't have going for it. But all in all, excellent, like you'd expect from Glock. The finish has actually held up relatively well. We have some scuffs on there, as you guys can probably see from holster wear. This one's been riding in an Alien Gear holster, which works just fine, and I guess that's pretty much it. But all in all, good pistol like you'd expect from a Glock. It definitely has some pig nose going on up front with the little dust cover going up, but that's typical on a Glock. Factory field strip, just like everything else, nothing different there, with the exception of you have to take your little thread protector off. And I should note it does come with a thread protector as well, and the thread protector actually stays on it, unlike a lot of guns, so that's good there too. So I think that's pretty much it. Quick look, Glock 23 threaded, kind of a unique gun. There's not a ton of them out there, so I just wanted to let you guys get a look at it.